Today's lesson is on percent of increase and decrease. Let's break this down. Increase and decrease are both compared with the original amount. For example, let's say that I put on weight. I originally was 150 pounds, and then after I gained weight, I was at 200. The amount of increase is a change of 50 compared to my original, which is 150. So for example, if I have a little kid who only weighs 50 pounds and they gain 50 pounds, it's going to be way, way, way more noticeable on the little kid than it would be on me, because we're comparing that 50-pound gain to their original size of 50 pounds. So it's a higher ratio. What we're trying to determine is what percent that is. What is it out of 100? So we can use that to compare various increases and decreases. Our first example, the original was $60. It was discounted $15. What was the percent of the discount? When we write our ratio, we're comparing how much it changed to the original. So this item changed by $45. We're comparing that to the original price of $60. Now, when you see a fraction that you can reduce, go ahead and reduce it to its simplest form. In this case, it would be 3/4. So the ratio of change to original, for example, 1 is 3/4. And we want to figure out what percent that is out of 100. Since 4 goes into 100, 25 times, I multiply my numerator by 25, and I get 75%. Let's look at it in the context of the problem. It's asking what's our percent of discount, and the item was discounted 75%. Example 2, the original price is $45. The price after tax is $48.15. What is the percent of tax? Once again, we're using our same ratio of change to original. Now, in our last problem, we were comparing the discount to the original. And in this current problem, in example 2, we're comparing the tax to the original. But tax and discount are just another way of saying how much the price of an item has changed. So this item has changed by $3.15. Let's compare that to our original. $3.15 compared to $45. And I want to know what that would be out of 100%. 45 goes into 100 2.2 repeating times. Now, technically, as a fraction, that would be 2 and 2/9 times. When you're typing it into your calculator, you just keep pressing 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 over and over and over again, because you're going to need to do that to find our new numerator. I have 3.15 multiplied by 2 and that repeating 2. Just keep tap, 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 click, 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 clicking. When you multiply, you should get exactly 7. So the percent of tax is 7%. Example number 3. The original price is $80 and the price after the discount is $10. So what's the percent of discount? It's a really good deal. Well, we first have to figure out how much it has been discounted. And it's been discounted $70. We're going to compare that change to the original. So it changed 70 compared to the original price, which was 80. Now remember, when you get a fraction that can be reduced, it's helpful to go ahead and do that. So when you're trying to convert it to something out of 100, it makes the division easier. 8 goes into 100 12.5 times. When I multiply 7 by 12.5, I get 87.5. So what is the percent discount? It's discounted 87.5%. Here are 2 problems for you to try. Pause, try them on your own, and play and check the answer. If you get stuck, play a little bit, watch how I set up the problem, and then rewind and try it on your own. Number 1, the original was $40 and the amount of tax is $3.60. What's the percent of tax? So you'll notice that it didn't tell you the price after tax, it gave you the exact tax amount. So when we're comparing the change to the original, the change was $3.60 and the original was $40. 40 goes into 100 2.5 times. And when I multiply that by 360, I get exactly 9. This means that there was a 9% tax. For number 2, the original is 40, the new is 50. What was the percent of change? Well, it changed 10. I compare the change to the original, and I need to calculate what that is out of 100. Now remember, when you have a fraction, that we can reduce it. So this reduces to a fourth, and most of you would probably have memorized that a fourth is 25% of 100. If not, you would divide and multiply. But my percent of change is 25%.